She's a itty bitty spider with a itty bitty ladder and a straight jacket round her waist. When she gets a bite, you better run, you better hide, better pray that you're not worth the chase.
Yeah, she might be pretty, but I promise it gets scary once she wants your daddy and she finds out where you live. Creeping in the shadows, eating poisoned apples. She's nothing like you ever seen. Her mood goes up and down and round, and ain't no telling what she might do next. Cause she's a itty bitty spider with a itty bitty ladder, and she might just come for you. Should always sleep with one eye open. You better keep in mind to always look over your shoulder. Cause when you think you're safe, just stay awake. She's moving closer. Cause she's a itty bitty spider with a itty bitty ladder, and she might just come for you. She's a snake crawling, creeping on the floor. If you give her time of day, baby, that's your first mistake. She will swallow you whole, for you know in your control by a sweetheart criminal. Never thought that she's a itty bitty spider with an itty bitty ladder. You should always sleep with one eye open. You better keep in mind to always look over your shoulder. Cause when you think you're safe, just stay awake. She's moving closer. Cause she's a itty bitty spider with an itty bitty ladder, and she might just come for.
I will come for you. She's a itty bitty spider with a itty bitty ladder and a straight jacket round her waist. When she gets a bite, you better run, you better hide, better pray that you're not worth the chase.
Yeah, she might be pretty, but I promise it gets scary once she wants your daddy and she finds out where you live. Creeping in the shadows, eating poisoned apples. She's nothing like you ever seen. Her mood goes up and round, and ain't no telling what she might do next. Cause she's a itty bitty spider with a itty bitty ladder, and she might just come for you. Should always sleep with one eye open. You better keep in mind to always look over your shoulder. Cause when you think you're safe, just stay awake. She's moving closer. Cause she's a itty bitty spider with a itty bitty ladder, and she might just come for you. She's a snake crawling, creeping on the floor. If you give her time of day, baby, that's your first mistake. She will swallow you whole, for you know in your control by a sweetheart criminal. Never thought that she's a itty bitty spider with an itty bitty ladder. You should always sleep with one eye open. You better keep in mind to always look over your shoulder. Cause when you think you're safe, just stay awake. She's moving closer. Cause she's a itty bitty spider with an itty bitty ladder, and she might just come for.
I will come for you. She's a itty bitty spider with a itty bitty ladder and a straight jacket round her waist. When she gets a bite, you better run, you better hide, better pray that you're not worth the chase.
Yeah, she might be pretty, but I promise it gets scary once she wants your daddy and she finds out where you live. Creeping in the shadows, eating poisoned apples. She's nothing like you ever seen. Her mood goes up and round, and ain't no telling what she might do next. Cause she's a itty bitty spider with a itty bitty ladder, and she might just come for you. Should always sleep with one eye open.
Uh-oh. There I am. Okay, it must just be this set. It doesn't like popping us into immediately. That's funny. So this is new. Good morning. Or maybe it's good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where in the world you might be watching us from. Welcome to not a Code Crown production. No. No Meg jump scares today. No. Um, Ami is on her own. Fulfilling a stretch goal. So a bit of context surrounding tonight. Going to be a bit of a different stream from what we're used to. Be a bit different, and different doesn't mean bad. You'll see something here. That is on the okay. Cool. Sorry, just checking something on the mic. I probably should have checked before I went live, but here we are. I had a donation, donathon thing for my birthday stream. And one of the stretch goals of that was, if we hit that stretch goal, I would read cursed fanfiction. Right, at the chat's request. Like, you know, oh, I suggest this story, or I found this, you should read this, it would be funny, that kind of thing. As good, as awesome as people were at getting me to those goals, the follow-up kinda sucked. And that's fine, right? Maybe I should have had a bit of forethought, maybe I should have had something ready to go just in case. To be honest, I didn't think we'd get that far. If I'm being blatantly honest, I didn't think we'd get that far, but here we are. So in the meantime, Reiko, who, you know, friend of the channel, channels, you know, here over on Twitch and over on YouTube at the Code Crown Podcast. Reiko is the channel artist. And oh, hey Blunter, good to see you. So Reiko is the channel artist, and one of our terms of negotiation for not the artwork that I have in motion yeah, I suppose it's in motion, it's in progress, not the artwork I have in progress at the moment, but the following one. One of the terms of negotiation was it would be cheaper if I read Reiko's fanfiction live on stream. So, without the cursed fanfiction to roll with, I decided to bridge the gap between the two ideas, you might say. And in fulfilling the stretch goal, I also have Reiko's fanfiction to read. Reiko has provided me with a couple of stories. We're going to start with one story in particular called Mechanical Ascension. And if we finish that fairly quickly, we have 4 other stories, all Digimon related, that we could go through. There was a story Reiko had written, which was a Digimon Hololive crossover, but Reiko wasn't sure what the audience reception to that would be, so we're just going to stick with the straightforward Digimon stuff. So this is gonna be fun. This could end up cursed for a whole different reason, right? This I could be the one who makes this cursed. Does it get sexy? I don't know. I don't recall it getting sexy. Because I know I've read one of these, and at least I think I've read 2. Well, Blunter, that would be spoilers. Are there any explosions? That would be spoilers. So, without further ado, I present to you Mechanical Ascension by Reiko Lupus. Recommended for teen and up audiences. Graphic depictions of violence. For the fandom of Digimon Ghost Game. Featuring the characters of Higashi God, I almost had his name in one go there. Higashi Mitarai Kiyoshiro and Jellymon. There will be violence. There will be blood. There will be human experimentation. And it's in English. That's fun, because I speak that one. We're looking at about 6,600 words. So yeah, I think it'll be fun. To go through. Violence, me too. Me too. Awesome. I'm glad we're all on the same page here. Good. We're all going to understand what's happening. Amazing. So be interesting to see try voice act in a Spanish fanfic. Yeah, that's a whole different stretch goal, and just no. Okay. So let's get started. I have some. Actually, you know, let me know how the music is coming through. I have some music ready to sort of set the tone, and just let me know if it's overpowering or if I should lower it down, maybe raise it a bit. Let me know how we're getting on with that. So I will just be saying random words. They don't really have any meaning. It's just to see how the music works and if it's overbearing. Turn it down a tad. Okay. How's that? Is that any better? Should I go again? Should I turn it down again? Is it too high? Is this a fanfic that has a soundtrack? No, I just didn't want to be reading in silence. Oh, let me have a listen. Oh yeah, okay, I think that's fine. I have to remember not to shout because I can hear myself in the earphones. But I think that's okay. Yeah. Also, I'm not Shoutmon, so... Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Oh, Blunter, why? Okay, fine. Let's get these out of the way before I start reading. Ara ara. Ara ara. Uwu. You know what? I'm losing my flair for the ara ara. I need to go back and practice some more. I haven't had to do it in so long. You guys don't redeem those anymore. I haven't had to, so I've kind of lost my flair for it. All right. Alright, so I'm gonna loop the music around now that we know it's at a good volume. And 3, 2, 1, let's go. Mechanical Ascension by Reiko Lupus. Summary. Jellymon comes to Kiyoshiro to ask for help with a new work she's got on her hands. To help hack a computer for a Digimon named Nanomon. But neither of them imagined what Nanomon is truly working on. Oh, this is written in first person? Is this written in first person? Why didn't... Oh, okay, I forgot about that. Okay. Where are they? Tears streamed down my eyes. I crawled through the floor. I had to escape, but... I couldn't feel my legs. I tried to move them, but they wouldn't respond. There's no need to crawl on the ground, human. They are here. The creature, the monster, was holding some strange machines, presenting them to me. No! What? Those things aren't my legs! Okay. It was foolish of you to think you could beat the great Higashi Mitorai Kyoshiro. Some last small combos, and another opponent fell against my superior technique. It has been the 13th one in a row, and I had barely started the day. Ginkakumon had challenged me to have a small competition of how many high-rank opponents we could beat in a row while not using defense nor ultimate moves. As a small fun test to see who could fight better with our hands tied behind our backs. We were going to do it tomorrow night, so we had time to practice before starting, and I could already feel there was no way I could lose. I started the next fight, connecting to yet another opponent in the top 100 of this game. And as the ones before, I dominated the game. Only a few more hits and... Oh, here, I can provide the link for the read-along. There you go. Only a few more hits and... Darling! A face suddenly emerged from my screen. Ah! Thump. I fell from my chair, sending it rolling backwards. Jellymon-sama! Behind her I could see my screen. My opponent had taken the chance to start comboing on me. Darling! I want your help with something. I rushed back into my computer. Jellymon-sama looked displeased. But if I lose... my winning streak! I couldn't save that fight. By the moment I came back to the controls, I was already trapped in a combo that erased my remaining HP. While I watched in despair the losing screen, I received a message that appeared in front of my screen. Only 13. You'll need more than that to beat me tomorrow. Ugh, this humiliation. Jellymon-sama came closer, a mischievous look in her face and a hand over her mouth. Did I get in the middle of something important? Sorry! Why did you come out of my screen in the first place? Because I thought it would be funny. That doesn't matter. Come help me with something. That's strange. Jellymon-sama rarely asks for help. Though, that does make it even more suspicious. What is it? I was doing someone a favor by helping and hacking into a system with some military information he needed for his research. But the system is too tough and it's taking too long, so come and give us a hand. Kid Setting, welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. Wait, why are you asking me to get into conflict with the army? Of course not, darling. The base he's using as home is abandoned, but the few things left were some computers connected to the security systems and keeping some of the research that was being made there. But they're heavily encoded and hard to access, so you could barely get any useful information. And can't control the doors. Jellymon-sama floated higher, and with a hand on her chest, talked proudly. That's where we come in. We'll hack into the system, break down the defenses, and set it so he can operate the place as much as he wants. It didn't sound so bad, but something about it wasn't clicking well with me. Why do you even need my help for it? You could probably hack into it on your own given enough time. Darling, you are so stupid. If I'm asking you, it's because I can't. I may be faster than you, but you understand human systems better than me. Well, that was reasonable. When should we go? Right now! Now? Of course! I've been trying to get into that system all night, and I don't plan to sleep until I do. She then grabbed me by the arm and dragged me outside the room. Let's go, darling! Ah, wait, at least let me take my coat and turn off the computer. Sometime later. I'm going home. Stop being such a coward. I had my suspicions when we were coming. I didn't know exactly where it was, but based on the train we took and the 2 hours it took to reach here, seeing it in person, it was exactly where I thought it was. This is the abandoned... Okay, hold on. I'm gonna butcher that. Hold on. Sadoamu. Okay. This is the abandoned Sadoamu Research Institute. A military research center that is said it was closed by a series of mysterious deaths that happened inside, and that nobody that goes inside comes out. There is no way I'm going inside there. That is not happening. Are you scared that some monster inside could eat you? Or maybe that it'll collapse on top of you? Stop. If you say it out loud, you'll make it happen. Great. What was that? Slowly turning my eyes to the gates of the Institute. I didn't see anything there. No, there was something. A small metallic hand was keeping the gates open, and from inside a small metallic face peeked out, an eye surrounded by wrinkled skin behind the metal. I fell on my butt, my legs shaking. Hey Nanomon, I'm back. Well, thanks for your help. Is that the human you mentioned? He sure is. Now we'll get that computer to cooperate in no time at all. Was he? The Digimon Jellymon-sama was helping out? Ugh, how embarrassing. I got up and tried to clean a bit of the dust from my pants, trying to keep some of my dignity, while he walked towards us. He was a bit slow. When he was close enough, I offered him my left hand. I am Higashimi Tarai Kiyoshiro. It's a pleasure. Oh, hi Reiko. Welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you. He raised his long, metallic hand and grabbed mine. It was very cold. He continued looking at me in silence, holding my hand firmly. This is a bit awkward. Is there something wrong? You are a pretty interesting human. Huh? And just like that, he released my hand. Isn't he? My darling is the best human around. Well, let's get to work then. Hopefully, I'll finally be able to get the main computer to cooperate. He then turned back and walked back into the abandoned building, Jellymon-sama following behind. I have a very bad feeling about this. We move inside the building. This place is better equipped than I expected. The interior of the building was old and in a pretty bad state. Not strange considering it was abandoned almost 15 years ago, but it was very well equipped. The walls and nearing the doors we passed, but hold on. I might have to rearrange some of the sentence structure here. Hold on. The walls and nearby the doors we passed were full of various types of machines and clearly active pipes. Security cameras decorated the ceiling, but they looked inactive. The lights set between the walls and the ceiling were inactive, but various lamps have been set around. All equipment should be removed when a place like this was abandoned. There are tons of people that get into abandoned buildings to take anything they think may be valuable. There should only be a few things left. I've slowly been setting up my laboratory here since a few months ago. I built everything you see here. All of it? Correct. Though a lot of it is simply lying around to be set in place later. My research needs a lot of material, equipment, and machines to manufacture everything. Nanomon was apparently part of a big research team in the digital world. It wasn't as big as Jellymon makes it sound. Also, we have arrived. Deep into the building, we arrived at what appeared to be a control center, with a pretty big and old-looking computer set on the wall with various keyboards and screens set up on them. This is the main computer for what I have been able to get out of it. It contains a lot of the research made here before it was abandoned. It also controls the security systems and the doors, so I wanted to use them instead of building new ones. But in the months I have been here, I haven't been able to hack my way into it. This damn computer has been such a pain. I spent hours obsessing over it and I barely made any progress. Why do they even make security so tough? No, well, it was the military running this place. It needs to be secure. Nanomon looked me in the eyes. Oh, thank you for the follow, Kid Setting. Thank you. Nanomon looked at me in the eyes. Do you think you can help? Hack into a military system? Well, this is your lucky day. I may have some doubts if it was their modern systems, but I can crack open a 15-year-old one with my eyes closed. That's right. Teach him how it's done, darling. I see. You are really lifting a burden off my shoulders, human. Don't relax already. I confidently sat in front of the center monitor of the computer. I'll need help if I want to finish this today. Get on the computer and let's start working. So I'll share the link again for anybody who wants to read along. You really can't do anything without me, darling. I'll provide all the assistance I can. They sat down and we started working. Various hours had passed and we were making good progress. Only an hour or two more and we would probably be ready. So this is the type of research they were doing? While working, I caught some glimpses of files we made accessible. It appeared to be a lot of research focused on prosthetics and machines integrated into the human body, assisting or replacing its functions. I took a quick glance of Nanomon, his small metallic body holding skin behind the cracks on his face. This research must be especially important for him. No, if there are more Digimon like him, this must be a pretty important subject in the digital world. Looking back into my screen, I pushed that thought aside for now and continued working. Sometime later. Not even the military can stop the great Higashi Mitarai Kiyoshiro. A last button press and it was done. It had taken 7 long hours, but all the security barriers and encryption had been taken down. With this, you can access all the files left behind, get access to not only the security systems of the building, but be able to manipulate all the systems in the building, and even move them to any other computer you set up in the future. Yay! Thank you, darling. You are amazing. Hold on. Let me do that one again. I have to hydrate first. Let me take 2 on that one. Yay! Thank you, darling. You are amazing. And
this is incredible. You truly are the real deal.
I know. It's as if you have some special connection to the machines. Nanomon kept looking at me, his gaze unwavering. Right, now that I think about it, I did find out a bit about the research being done here. Is your research related to prosthetics and flesh-machine interfaces?
You could make it out in the middle of hacking the system, with a few scattered research pieces.
Now that Darling mentions it, I don't think I ever asked what type of research you're doing. Is that it?
Indeed, he's right. Mechanization is a very hard procedure, but an important one. Creating basic androids and doing their maintenance is relatively simple, but creating cyborgs and maintaining their cybernetic parts is a very difficult process, with high chances of failure. The body may reject the implants, or the implants they may damage the body over time.
He pointed at his eye, surrounded by wrinkled skin.
Some Digimon like me naturally become cyborgs, evolving into a species that is already a combination of flesh and machine, but that means that we don't entirely understand how we work or how to take care of our mechanical parts without damaging the biological ones. My research in the digital world, and now in the human world, was focused on the mechanization of any and all body parts that may be necessary to replace or improve their maintenance.
He then looked at my bandaged right arm, before looking back into my eyes.
Humans have also done a lot of research on their own, and expanding my research to help them too.
That's one very interesting and wonderful research. Since I have already spent so much time working on this, do you mind if I take a look at your research?
It would be my pleasure to show you. In fact, I was going to ask you myself. I feel like you can help further my research more than anyone else.
Ah, damn! I know those eyes. Darling will be looking at this nonstop for days. Nanomon jumped down from his seat and walked towards the door.
Come with me. I'll show you my laboratory.
I followed Nanomon enthusiastically. His research was very interesting, and it would help a lot of people. Jellymon-sama looked annoyed, but followed us without complaining more. I was hyped about this, but for some reason, I have a bad feeling about this. We passed through a couple of hallways. The closer we got to the laboratory, the more organized the machines were. Take two. We passed through a couple of hallways. The closer we got to the laboratory, the more organized the machines around us were. We walked while we talked about Nanomon's research. So, the prosthetics are common in the digital world?
Well, it depends. You can recover lost limbs when you evolve, so Digimon focus on getting stronger to evolve faster when they lose them. Though there are exceptions, not everyone is willing to wait and work hard for so much time. It's more common for Digimon to want to replace them willingly.
Why would they choose to do that?
To grow stronger, of course. Our prosthetics focus more on battle. They need to be strong, unlike humans' prosthetics that simply need to be a replacement. Integrating all types of weapons into them making them sturdy enough to stop any attack. Though humans' designs are very interesting in their own way.
Are they? We've made a lot of advancements on them, but I wouldn't say they're any better than what we were born with.
Oh, but they have a very elegant design. We have always focused on strength above all else, but the humans give them beauty.
Getting deeper into the building, some stronger smell started to permeate the air. Jellymon-sama looked bothered by it. It smells like iron?
Humans spent a lot of effort in turning them not into a weapon, but almost a piece of art. And that's something we could never have considered. If we were to combine both, the technology of the digital world and the human world.
Nanomon stopped for a moment. His tone of voice was off. The smell, the odor permeating the air was getting stronger. And a smell like rot. Something strange. What is this smell?
We have arrived.
Nanomon broke the silence and gestured to the closed steel doors beside us. The control panel to open it has been removed, and it was slightly open. The doors must have been broken to be able to slide it open or close manually, and... I could hear slight groans from inside. The smell was the strongest here, clearly coming from inside. Darling? Jellymon-sama grabbed my shoulder, worry clear in her voice. What is in there? With a trembling hand, I slowly grabbed the edge of the door and started to slide it open. Nanomon said no words. As the door was opened, light started to creep into the room, and the stench in the air became stronger and stronger. Eventually, the door was opened completely, and I could see the inside. There were people around the room, strapped to beds, connected to the walls, hanging from the ceiling by chains, missing arms, lost legs, strange machinery connected to their bodies. A man's arm replaced by a mechanical one, a woman's thighs turned into machine, her flesh and rotting legs dangling from them. A jaw swapped for iron, eyes changed for a visor, spots on a torso missing, half a body converted, blood decorating the walls and floor, strange machines holding human body parts. Before being able to fall backwards, I was assaulted by an intense electric shock. Darling! Thump. Fell to the ground, paralyzed by a strong electric shock. What is happening? What is all this? Did I get electrocuted? Did Nanomon do it? What happened to all these people? Why did Nanomon do this? What's he going to do to me? I struggled to move my head and look backward. I saw Jellymon-sama punching Nanomon repeatedly, but he easily blocked them.
Jellymon, I ask you to calm down.
Nanomon, what is the meaning of all this? Why did you attack my darling? I don't want to imagine how that would smell. No, Reiko, no, I don't imagine it would be fun. You've definitely, inspired the imagination, shall we say. Nanomon, what is the meaning of all of this? Why did you attack my darling?
This human, Kyoshiro, is the ideal subject. I'm truly grateful to you, Jellymon, and now my research will surpass all my expectations and imagination.
Shut up! As if I would let you touch him! Jellymon-sama tried to reach me, but she was grabbed by the throat by Nanomon's elongated arm and kept away from me and the room. Gah! Jellymon-sama.
Please, don't make me hurt you, Jellymon. You have nothing to worry about. Kyoshiro is quite safe. I will simply improve him. He has the potential to ascend into something above all humans and Digimon alike.
What are you talking about? Oh, wait, sorry, I thought, oh, that's her. Oh, my apologies. Take 2 on that. That's Jellymon talking. I thought that was still Kyoshiro struggling. Pardon me. What the hell are you talking about? Look at this room. Are you trying to kill my darling? She was choking in the pain of being strangled. I can't remain like this. Jellymon-sama is... I tried to move my body, but the shock was still running through my muscles. Move! Damn it! This is no time for this! Putting all my willpower into it, I forced my body to move. It was hard and painful, but I could do it. Maybe all the times I was shocked by Jellymon-sama helped build my resistance?
I understand your worries, but there is no need for it. I have learned plenty from my previous tests, and the research data we acquired today is all I need to.
Standing up, I grabbed a nearby tube and swung it as strong as I could at Nanomon's arm, in between the steel at the soft flesh inside it.
Gah!
Nanomon staggered in pain, releasing his hold on Jellymon-sama. I held her and ran. We need to get out of here. We need to get out of here right now. Darling? Then, running past a corner, I stumbled and fell to the ground. Gah! I'm still not recovered. Oh, jeez. Jellymon-sama grabbed me by the shoulder and started flying as fast as she could, carrying me. Darling, why are you so useless? A bit of context, this was written before Amphimon was revealed. Yeah, I think I remember that. That's fair. Okay, appreciate the context, Reiko. For anyone who has just joined us and would like to read along, there is the link once more for the story I'm reading.
I saw Kyoshiro and Jellymon run away. Well, it was to be expected. Humans have a bigger reluctance to getting enhanced, probably because their advancement in this area is still in its infancy. I walked to the electric panel and the door, opened it, and connected my hand to it. Since everything is working again, I don't need to rush.
We cut back. We ran as fast as we could down the hallways of the building, retracing our steps. Jellymon-sama, why did you want to help this monster? How was I supposed to know? It's not as if I went to explore this huge building when I first came. Shut up and run! We could finally see the entrance. I could finally leave this nightmare, but in front of our eyes, the entrance was blocked by a huge steel plate falling into place. We're trapped! Stop crying! We simply have to open it! Jellymon-sama moved to a nearby electrical panel and ripped it open, and connected her tentacles to it. I'll hack this thing open in less than... Suddenly, a bright flash came from the control panel, and an explosion of lightning enveloped it. It sent Jellymon flying and crashing into the wall. Jellymon-sama! I ran towards her and checked her condition, but... unconscious. This is bad. This is really, really bad. I desperately looked around, at the door, at the hallways, at the nearby rooms, at the security cameras, at my bracelet. Oh, what can I do? Think, Higashi Mitsurai Kiyoshiro. Jellymon-sama is out cold. There's no way we can fight that thing. Can I open the blocked door? No, I can't access the panel without the proper tools. Are the cameras tracking my position? No, even for a Digimon, setting up a system to access all cameras in only minutes after they started working should be too much. Are there any other problems? Oh, what other possibility exists? No, it wouldn't make sense to only be able to block one exit. Would moving to the lake or canyon dimension change anything? No, neither of them would change the current situation. Oh, what do I do? And then I heard it. Thud. Thud. Steps. He's coming. Quick. Think. What can I use to get out of there? The main computer. It should be in the control. It should be in control of the security system. If I get into it, I can open the doors, and I can get it stuck so they can't close anymore. But how do I get past Nanomon? I know. I pressed the buttons on my Digivice, and the force field quickly expanded, covering everything as far as I could see and transforming the world in front of my eyes. The walls and ceiling dried, sand covered the floor on patches, and the sound of strong winds on the outside could be heard. I couldn't hear the steps of Nanomon anymore. Please, let it work. I took off my shoes and rushed into one of the nearby rooms, making as little noise as I could. I hid behind an old cabinet, firmly hugging Jellymon-sama, and lowering my breathing as much as possible. Damn it. It's not as hot as I hoped it would be. It's God, Buddha, Pachamama. Don't let him have any type of sensor to find me. Time passed. It must have been minutes at most, but it felt like hours. I could hear Nanomon's steps, now close enough to hear him. He sounds like he's at the end of the hallway, near the first rooms. Changing the entire world. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Changing the entire world around us? Did you send us to an alternate dimension? It feels like the digital world, but it's not exactly it. You continue to impress me more and more.
Did he find me or no? I could hear him walk up to the first room and... He entered?
Please, there is no need to hide. I understand it may be scary for a human, but I can guarantee that the chances of success of the procedure are 100%.
He's searching in the wrong place and trying to make me reveal my location. That can mean only one thing. He can't find me. Frozomon episode vibes? Yeah, I'm getting that as well, Meg. I could hear him move into another room.
No, I should say that the only reason that it will work at all is because it's you, Kiyoshiro. I could feel that you were a special existence when we first met. You aren't fully human, are you? There is a bit of Digimon in you.
Of Digimon? What is he talking about? No. Wait. Could he be referring to that time with Ayataramon? I was healed, but... Did it leave a sequence in my body?
And that's not even the half of it. Your right hand hidden beneath the bandages, your superior intellect and brain, the adaptability of your body to electrical discharges. You are uniquely capable of becoming one with the machine. No, of pushing it further beyond.
The steps and his voice narrowed even closer. With all the knowledge of the digital world and all the knowledge from the human world. Oh, sorry, that's not even narration, sorry. That is still... Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me just hydrate a bit here first. That Nanomon voice is, you know, I gotta keep the throat healthy. Okay. The steps and his voice narrowed even closer.
With all the knowledge of the digital world and all the knowledge from the human world, my expertise and your apparently unlimited potential, we could make you ascend above our wildest imagination. You could have the strength of a god like Mars, the beauty of a goddess like Venus. Your brain could be expanded to reach even further than the world tree.
What is he talking about? I don't want to have anything to do with any of that. There is no way in hell I'm letting this lunatic catch me. Then I could hear him entering the room next to this one. Now! I broke into a sprint, clashing my shoeless feet against the dry, cracked, and covered in sand floor. It was painful, but looking carefully where I was stepping, I ran about making almost no sound at all. I passed through the next room and saw Nanomon, his back turned to me, still walking into the room. Nice! I timed it perfectly. Then, Jellymon-sama started to move in my arms. Darling? And Nanomon didn't miss it. I could hear him quickly getting out of the room. Damn it! That was the worst timing possible! We were found out, but we aren't cornered anymore. Nanomon is slow. If we can make it past a few corners, we'll be safe. Bang! Ah! What was that? I stumbled on my feet, and as I fell, I could see Jellymon's face, slowly changing from confusion to panic. Thump. I fell to the ground, Jellymon still in my arms. I could see back at Nanomon. There was a small tube and some machinery attached to his arms, leaking a bit of smoke. I looked down and I saw blood starting to stench. Ah. I see what you meant there. Okay. Blood starting to stain my clothes. And a small hole in them. Darling!
I haven't shot your vitals, but you'll die soon without treatment. Now, please stop resisting. We can improve your body so you never have to go through something like this again. Nanomon!
Jellymon-sama rushed toward Nanomon, but Nanomon slammed her to the ground with a single hand. Then, energy emerged from his hand, and she was covered in a purple sphere of that energy. She started groaning in pain.
Nano crash!
Jellymon-sama! Darling!
Now, stay quiet and...
Don't you dare let him do what... Oh, okay. Okay, there's a typo there. Sorry, that tripped me up. Don't you dare let him do whatever he wants with Jellymon-sama. Higashi Mitarai Kiyoshiro. Move! You aren't even in pain. The adrenaline is completely dampening it, so move! I'm surprised we haven't had a, integer overflow yet, but okay. I pushed myself onto my feet. It was hard, my body rejecting the idea of getting up with this wound, but I managed to push myself to stand. Jellymon-sama! Her expression of pain was replaced by one of hope. Darling! Yes, this is the expression that you should be showing me. Now, let's get out of this together. I focused my thoughts on my Digivice, and it started to light up. I could feel my connection with Jellymon-sama growing stronger, and she was encased in a blue light. Jellymon Digivolve too! The light gathered together, absorbed by her, and she grew into a new form. Tesla Jellymon! What?
She evolved?
Fizzleist! Hurrah! Quickly, and without losing a moment, Tesla Jellymon somehow punched Nanomon, sending him flying against the wall, sending lightning flying everywhere. Being able to make Digimon evolve through your will? Being able to make
Digimon evolve through your will? You truly are someone special, Kyoshiro.
He fell to the ground, on his legs, apparently unharmed, and as calm as ever. This is bad. He's too strong. Is there a way to win? No, we're already too hurt for this. Remember, we simply need to escape, not win. Stop talking about my darling, you... Tesla Jellymon-sama, we need to retreat. What? But... Please, there isn't much time. We need to go to the central computer. Ah! She seemed displeased, but... She unengaged Numamon and flew at me, quickly grabbing me and carrying me to escape.
Stop running away!
Bang. Bang. Shots could be heard behind us, but we managed to get away unharmed. I should have thought about it. Being a cyborg dedicated to developing cybernetic prosthetics, he would be able to easily assemble weapons to integrate into his body. I grasped at the wound on my side, a gaping hole from side to side, a projectile having passed through my body cleanly. I let my guard down. Darling, are you okay? Yeah, the adrenaline is keeping me from feeling the pain, but that won't last forever. We need to escape now. And then what's the plan? We're going to go to the central computer and force all the doors open. After it, we'll fry the computer and all its connections so Nanomon can't close them anymore. With all the doors and windows leading to the exterior open, we can escape from anywhere. Understood. Grab me tightly and don't bite your tongue. Okay. And so, she flew faster than I've ever seen her fly before, though the worry was clear in her face. We'll make it out of here. I'll make sure of it. In almost no time at all, we reached the central computer. I kicked the seat aside and started working right away. After a couple of minutes of almost getting it, Tesla Jellymon-sama cried out to me, "Darling, he's coming!" This quickly? Damn it, we have had almost no time. I moved from what I was doing, and after performing almost 100 commands faster than I have ever worked on my life, a giant steel plate descended, cutting access of this room from the outside. Of us and Nanomon. Tesla Jellymon-sama, focus on anti-hacking. Don't let him open that door from the outside. Understood. But how are we going to get past him? We'll have to do our best. I like how that sounds. Right after that, I could see Tesla Jellymon-sama struggling to keep him outside. My own progress was slowed down by not counting counting on her help. A minute that felt like an eternity later, Tesla Jellymon-sama visibly stopped frenetically assaulting the keyboard. Stop trying to open it. He may be planning something. We need to finish this as quickly as possible. Okay. We started working at it again, and after a minute we finally managed to break his security. But from the outside, the sound of machinery continued to grow noisier with each passing moment. We did it, darling! Yes, now, prepare yourself. We are breaking past Nanomon at the count of 3. I'm ready! 3. 2. Thump. Before I could count to 3 and open the door, it was bent inwards by a huge impact. Slam! Are Are you serious? Crash! Bulldozing over the part of the wall, a giant machine made from an apparently random assortment of machines, tools, and weapons entered the room. Long cables extended from its back towards the hallway, and at its center, there was Nanomon, connected to the machine as its core.
Kyoshiro? Jellymon. No. Tesla Jellymon. I will have you know that, if needed, I will have to rip off your legs before we arrive at the operation table, so you should stop running away. It will be a terribly uncomfortable experience, but I ask you two to put up with it.
This can't be happening. What do I do now? Is there something I can do? If I can't, what'll happen? He'll tear us apart, remove our legs, break our arms, mechanize our insides and drain our blood and take my brains out of my body and destroy my humanity. Tesla Jellymon's face kill, experiment on us. Integer overflow. My mind went blank. I could feel my consciousness fading away as I fell to the ground. Thought. Okay. I feel myself floating in the dark, as if my brain cut me from reality to protect me. All my fears, all my worries, they all disappeared inside this darkness. It was warm and comfortable. What was I so worried about in the first place? It was so specific. So safe. What was that? I could hear a voice and a deep warmth, far warmer and kinder than this darkness embracing me. Arlie! Who is that? I feel I know that voice. It's a very important and dear voice. I could hear voices beyond the darkness. I couldn't clearly make out what they were saying, but it sounded like a discussion. The warmth left me and I could hear the voice growing distant, but it felt like that it was shouting, crying, and then I could hear a crash. No! Stop! I heard that voice crying again, before another loud clash. The source of that voice moved rapidly, as if it was thrown away, followed by a cry of pain. Stop. I don't want to hear you cry. And then, the cry happened again, followed by an explosion and cries of pain. No, I can't let this happen. I can't remain here. I need to protect Tesla Jellymon-sama. I opened my eyes and slowly got up, looking around. Tesla Jellymon was limping, clutching a burn on her left arm. Nanomon was unharmed. He hadn't moved from that place. I see. I know what I have to do. Max level! Limit break! Darling? Tesla Jellymon-sama, I'm going to put an end to this. I need you to give me 30 seconds at the computer.
Kyoshiro, give up. Your wound doesn't let you think straight. You just fainted from blood loss. It would be ideal to work on a healthier body than the one ripped apart.
Leave it to me! Tesla Jellymon-sama charged at Nanomon, and I can't lose any more time. I face the computer and start introducing commands. Each second felt like an hour. I pressed buttons faster than I'd ever done before. This felt like as if my brain was overclocking itself. With each passing second, I could feel trembles, shootings, tremors. Trembling. Tremors, shootings, explosions, and cries of pain. It felt like my heart was beating 1,000 times per second. Sometimes I felt like shrapnel flew and lodged itself in my back. Sometimes it impacted the computer, but we both managed to hold up. I felt like the blood starting to run from my nose, as if my brain was tearing itself apart. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. Sorry, couldn't resist. And then, 24 seconds later, after a last button press, I turned back, facing Nanomon. Me is not good. Me not good at English. Oh, Reiko, you're doing fine. There's just some sentence structure, but that will come with that will come with repetition. So don't you're doing great. Don't be worrying. So where was I? Okay, and then 24 seconds later, after a last button press, I turned back, facing Nanomon. Fizzlist! I didn't need to explain my intentions to her. We both knew what the other was feeling and thinking. And so, Tesla Jellymon smashed the computer behind, releasing a stream of lightning into the room.
I do not know what you are planning, Kiyoshiro, but it won't
As the gigantic hand of Nanomon approached me, suddenly the cables connected to Nanomon's back lit up by the lightning, and all prosthetics connected to his body, the lights on the room and the hallways, and the computers around started to explode and light on fire.
What have you done?
Your armor was a rushed job. So in lack of a proper power supply to feed all of those machines, they were all connected to the power supply of the building. We could have cut them to deactivate it, but my darling thought it was a better idea to redirect all that energy from the building into it, and with a small push from me, create enough to break through the limits that it can manage, making it explode from the inside. And since you're directly connected to it... Nanomon tried to take a step forward, but his leg exploded, making him fall to the ground. He reached out to me with a hand searing with fire and breaking into pieces.
Why? You could have become a god.
Why? Because it was foolish of you to think you could beat the great Higashi Mitarai Kiyoshiro. And then, the explosions quickly spread through his body, turning his visage into a black silhouette inside a great fire. And soon, more explosions followed, turning the room into a fiery inferno and throwing me to the ground. I tried to get up, but failed. My body weakened from the blood loss. Oh, darling, why are you so useless? I could see Tesla Jellymon-sama's face beside me. Her smile was radiant. Yes, this is the face that suits you the most. She then lifted me onto her back, carrying me piggyback style. Tesla Jellymon-sama, this is embarrassing. Hold tight and don't bite your tongue. We're getting out of here. And then she started running through the fiery and exploding building. Wait, running? Why isn't she flying? Looking at her, her body was a disaster. Holes covered her body, cuts and burns decorated as far as I could see. I grit my teeth. What type of disgrace am I to make her carry me in that state? Jumping from her back, I immediately leapt forward, grabbing Tesla Jellymon and carrying her in my arms, breaking into a sprint. What? Darling, stop! You're injured! Think a bit about yourself first. She fell into silence, looking at my face with a strange expression in hers. And I kept running. I ran and ran through the fire and the flames. Sorry, couldn't resist. And the occasional explosion. And finally, we reached the outside. A giant canyon expanding in front of my eyes. The clean air feeling my pained legs. closed my eyes to appreciate the moment. We did it. Plump. Darling! When I opened my eyes, I was in a hospital room. I tried to get up, but it was too painful. As if all the pain that I didn't feel before came back at the same time. And so, I fell back into the bed. How long have I been asleep? Darling! Jellymon-sama suddenly jumped on top of me, sending bolts of pain through my body. Her body was covered in bandages. Ah! Are you trying to kill me? Kill you? You're the one trying to kill yourself. What was that while we escaped? Are you an idiot? You should know that my body is far stronger and more resilient than yours. But that's not what you should be saying. I'm sorry. I got carried away. Silence overcame the both of us, Jellymon-sama looking at me strictly. But after a few moments, her expression softened up, and tears streaked down her eyes. Oh, darling, you seriously are an idiot. And then she hugged me. You are the most amazing human in the whole world. Taken a bit aback, I relaxed and placed my hand on her head. And you are the most amazing Digimon in the whole world. There was a moment of silence, until someone entered the room. Oh, you woke up. Mummymon-sensei! Jellymon told me everything. You two had a truly terrible experience out there, eh? Then I remembered everything that had happened, including the people experimented on by Nanomon. And so I started to panic. Wait, Mummymon-sensei, all the people trapped there. And then he put a hand on my head. I'll take care of the remains with some friends. We'll save whoever we can. But don't try to assume responsibility for that. You were another victim in all of this. Lucky to have gotten away. Leave the rest to us doctors and the police. And are you even in a state to get up? What do you want to do going there again? I stopped what I was about to say. They were right. Good. Now, I'll do some quick exams on you both, and if everything goes as expected, you two should be discharged in a week. After that, simply visit me once a week for a checkup. Yes, understood. And so, a week passed and we went back home. We never really talked about what we saw to the others. I simply didn't want to think about it. All that matters is that we're back and safe at home, and our daily routine started once again. What did they tell them while they were in hospital for a week? Oh, don't worry, I'm just off at a resort. I'm doing a seminar, maybe something like that. Sorry. All that matters is that we're back and safe at home. They probably wouldn't care. Jesus. I think Hiro would care, right? He'd need a babysitter for Gamamon, so he'd have to know where Kyoshiro is. For Kyoshiro. Anyway, all that matters is that we're back and safe at home, and our daily routine started once again. If I have no doubts that we may meet something like this again in the... That Dorm would be very confused where Leader Pond was. Yeah, true. I have no doubts that we may meet something like this again in the future. But I know we'll be alright as long as we're together. Hey, darling! A friend living in the cemetery in the next town needs help with something. I refuse! And that ends the story. Ooh, that was fun. That was fun to do. You know, going through 60 plus episodes with these characters, it was nice to be able to slip back into them in some regard. It's a bit over the top in places. I will say that. But yeah, no, it was fun. It was fun to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, because might be a while before we do this again. Hunter, I liked all the explosions. Also, Alutier, welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming in. How are you doing today? I wanted to push things further than the anime was willing to do, says Reiko. Oh, I definitely got that feeling. Yeah, definitely got that feeling. But, yeah, it was it's interesting. I will say it's interesting seeing your take on Nanomon versus the Nanomon that was in the show itself. I don't feel like they were too different, but I feel like yours is very much the extreme end of like the research or the lengths that Nanomon was willing to go to. So it does. It adds a bit of tension, and it adds a bit of fear to it. Like I was not looking forward to Kyoshiro like losing his legs. Like that opening, you know, that cold open. I was like, oh, is this foreshadowing? Oh, is he dreaming about what's going to happen later? Or is this just a premonition of something to come? If my rewrite, Reiko says, if my rewrite of Ghost Game goes well, this isn't the last we'll see of Nanomon. I want to put him in my story. Go for it. Why not? But chat, what did you guys think? I definitely look forward to more of this. Nanomon is scary. Yeah. Oh, hey, Rinka. Welcome. Rinka's dead. Oh, no. Did I miss the stream? You did, Rinka. No, I've finished the reading. Oh, I don't know if Ami's throat can read more right now. Ami had 2 podcasts to record last night, and then some other stuff for the YouTube channel, and then 9 hours of the worst day of work ever. I don't know if Ami's throat can do more right now. Like, it's 3:20. I fully intended to start this stream an hour earlier than I did, but distractions happened. So what I was going to do was read the chapter and then maybe play a bit of Idle Showdown. But, well, it is 3:20 in the morning, so Idle Showdown may not happen. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow for content. So maybe I'll play that tomorrow instead. Sleep is important. It is. Spicy. Oh, right. Yeah, you weren't there for that. So, spicy ramen will have to wait. Understandably. But Idle Showdown is a good time, and I hope you enjoy it. I do, like, from what I've played of it so far, I do like it, but I don't like playing on a keyboard. So I need to get one of my controllers synced up so I can play, you know, so I can play with a controller. So, Blunter, about spicy ramen. Spicy ramen will happen, but bear with me here. I was going to do it on... like, I have Friday off for Tears of the Kingdom. So, I was thinking of doing it early on Saturday. However, but myself and Meg might be going out for dinner that night, and I don't want the 2x spicy ramen, you know, ruining my stomach and aggravating me before that, because that wouldn't be a very good night out. The problem with doing it on Sunday is that I have work the next day. That's the problem with doing it on a Tuesday as well. I still have work on Wednesday, so I can't. Now hold on, scam. Hold on. I'm committing to something here. The following weekend, Meg and I are going to visit Mama Borshak for her birthday. So it's not happening that weekend because I won't be here. There'll be no content. I won't be around. There'll be no content the weekend of the 20th. I'm gonna go visit Mama Borshak. That takes precedent. So, what I am committing to, and you have it here, I even said it last night on the podcast, and I'm going to say it again tonight, so we have it for posterity. Spicy noodles will happen on the 27th. And so I'm going to record it on the 27th. It'll go up on the YouTube channel, and you can laugh at my pain from there. But this coming weekend and next weekend, it's just not possible because, again, there's other plans that I would rather not be losing my intestines to. But the 27th of May, that is my guarantee that I'll do the 2x spicy noodles for my displeasure and for your enjoyment. Right, so I'm committing to that date. But I'm not chickening out. I'm not hoping it goes away and everybody forgets. I'm committing to the 27th. That is when we do it. I'm a brave soul. Look, it was a stretch goal for our donation, for our donathon that we did for my birthday stream. I'm committing to it. That's what the fanfiction stream today is for, because no one will forget. Good. Don't hold me to shit. So the fanfiction stream, we hit our stretch goal for that, and the 2x spicy noodles are also part of that. So let me just do something fairly quick here. Oh, big image. No. No, that's the set. Why is the set moving? Why is that not locked? Motherfucker. Okay, hold on. Yeah, that was weird. Okay, hold on. Where is that gone now? I should be able to... Yeah. This Streamlabs is great, right? But if you have too many sources open and it gets confused, it's a pain in the ass. I gotta lock all the other elements that are in the window just so I can move one. Pain in my ass. There we are. So this is them. They are staring at me every day I open the press to get like lunch or something. So this is them. So they're still sealed. They're ready to go. Looks tasty. Yeah, if you like the taste of fire, they're tasty. Yeah, sure. If you like the taste of fire. So yeah. I thought you were a dragon. Fire chicken. I am a dragon, but you know, I'm a cyber dragon, dude. I'm like an internet dragon. I shoot lasers, not fire. I just spit fire. That's different. Mouths agree, stomachs do not. Exactly. Anyway. We're getting off track here. Look, the plan is like the point is it's still happening, right? Don't worry yourself on that. It is all still happening. It's just between my day job and plans that are coming up. There's just no room for me to set a day aside where my stomach can just reject my poor decisions. And it will. My stomach will reject this. So I would rather have it be a day where I've got nothing else going on. So yeah, so May 27th. Because at least then I can do it early on the Saturday and have all of Saturday to get over it and then be fine. Better stock up on stomach meds. Oh, that is also the plan. That is also the plan. Plenty of Imodium. And plenty of milk. And pu'er tea. So yeah. Imodium, not Motilium. That's the other one. So don't worry, you'll have your torture porn event in time. Okay, maybe that's a bit extreme, but anyway. I think I killed Blunter. Did I say something that was just too much for Blunter even? Wonderful. I love spicy food, but I don't get many. I love spicy food. To a detriment, I love spicy food. But, you know, like, it's like Meg says, mouths agree, stomachs do not. So, it's, I try not to overindulge on the stuff. And this bowl is gonna put me off wanting spicy food for, like, yeah, you're right, Blunter. That is, yeah, that bottle is, you know. Just wait until you get old, Blunter. It's all fun and games until you're 30. Well done. You just wait. Not saying that that's what I am. I'm much older. I'm thousands of millennia years old. I am a dragon after all, but I'm already old. No, you're not. No, you're not. Don't give me that, Blunter comment. Don't you give me that. Okay. Right. Well, I think that's everything. You know, I've once again committed to my pain and suffering for your amusement. Oh, Rinka, why? What? Rinka! God damn it, Rinka! for fuck's sake, Rinka! almighty. Okay. Fucking hell. Not gonna be able to sit for a week from the bird. Okay, that's enough. We're done. We're out of here. That is it, everybody. A nice, short and sweet stream. Hope you guys enjoyed the read along. Maybe we'll do this more often, every now and then. I don't know. Tomorrow we're gonna try and play Idle Showdown, which I hope is again, playing it on keyboard was fun, but I would like to set up a controller and play it like a real fighting game. And yeah, maybe we'll go through the arcade mode or something if I can get it running. As long as I might have to be a PNG for it, because I don't know if basically, Meg, yeah, basically I might have to be a PNG for it, because I don't know if the streaming software Steam and the VTubing software will play nicely. I think I need a few more sticks of RAM in the old PC to make that happen, so I might have to be a PNG for this, but we'll work that out as we go. Similar to the Bravely Default play along, right? Where we just used artwork as my representation, but that is future Ami's problem, and that is for her to watch out. I keep telling you to download more RAM. Yeah, hold on, Blunter, hold on. Let me go and do that right now. Hold on. Let me go and do that right now. How do I download RAM? No, fuck you! Fuck you! That first result is lies! Fuck you! No! No, I refuse to believe that first result is that no, that is lies. Fuck off. Fuck off. No. They downloaded a file named RAM. You know what? Probably. The fuck out of here with that. No. No, that is... No. Just no. I'm not salty. Just no. The emotions you guys bring out of me, chat. The emotions you bring out of me. All right, but we are out of here. So I don't know the next time I'll be on this set. Huge thank you to the Code Crown podcast for letting me borrow their set for this read along. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see more, let me know, I guess. You cannot through software download physical hardware. Exactly. The natural order of the world. But yeah, if you want me to do this more often as a little change of pace and add a bit more variety to the streams, definitely let me know. And if the feedback is positive enough, we can certainly look at it. Maybe I'll dig out some old fiction that I used to write from eons ago, or maybe we'll make that a stretch goal. What? Who said that? Well, theoretically, if you could 3D print it, you could download it. Theoretically. You know what? Look, I am not letting that be, technically correct is the best form of being correct. I'm not letting that one slide. You making me spend more money again. I'm not making you do anything. If you want to, that is on you. I am not making you do anything. Blunter, that is totally up to you. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm glad you guys enjoyed this at the very least. I was kind of... well, I don't want to say nervous about it, right? Because we do visual novels all the time here on the channel. But this didn't really have anything to coincide with it, right? This didn't have like sprites and text boxes and something other than me doing sound effects. So I wasn't really sure what... Only visual... No visual, only novel. I wasn't... So I wasn't, you know, sure. I wasn't really sure. Jeez, the Irish really came out of me with that. Sure. I wasn't really sure how you guys would feel about it, you know. Okay. Okay, we're back. Yeah, it's a fun and fairly unique experience, even if I only got 5 input. Oh, thank you, Alutia. I really do appreciate that. You know, I do want to expand, you know, what we do on occasion there. So, you know, fanfic readings or me digging out my old fanfics and characters that I may have spoken about on last night's podcast. Who knows? Maybe we can delve into the history books and see how cringe AJ's writing from 13 years ago was. Might that be fun? But, you know, if Reiko wants me to go through more of... Reiko, if you want me to go through more of your stories, well, I'm sure we can discuss that as well. So... yeah, because I'm going to leave it there for now. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. And until then, much love to you all. Thanks for turning out for this. It really does. I know I've kind of said it a couple of times now, but it really does mean a lot that you guys turned out for this. Not for a while. I currently need to finance my TCG obsession. Enjoy your battle spirits while you can. So, much love to you all. Take care of yourselves, and hopefully see you tomorrow for some Idol Showdown. Yeah, let's go. See you all. Good morning. I'm off to bed. Bye.
She's a itty bitty spider with a itty bitty ladder and a straight jacket round her waist. When she gets a bite, you better run, you better hide, better prove that you're not worth the chase.
Yeah, she might be pretty, but I promise it gets scary when she wants your daddy and she finds out where you live. Creeping in the shadows, eating poisoned apples. She's nothing like you ever seen. Her mood goes up and down and round, and ain't no telling what she might do next. 'Cause she's a itty bitty spider with a itty bitty ladder and she might